Hey guys, I'm Kyle Williams, here chef for Blue Cross and Blue Shield, partnering with Harvesters. And today we're going to talk about produce that's past its prime. Anything that's moldy, bruised, sprouting, we're going to talk about that. So let's start off with some strawberries here. Okay. These strawberries are definitely past their prime. They are molded. So you guys might be asking, what do we do if we get products like this? And your answer is trash. It's garbage, you throw it out. Bananas. These bananas, some people might consider these past their prime. Some people might, think they're great. There's a lot of articles on the internet that say, banana's perfect when it's kind of brown like this. Basically, what's happening is the starches are turning into sugars. So this is a good thing. You want the coloration on the banana to be like this. Obviously, when you eat this banana, it's going to be a lot more sweeter than a banana that's kind of green. We'll kind of talk about potatoes here. So potatoes, another thing is when you get them, they can kind of sprout. They can get these little eyes on them. These aren't bad. We get potatoes that are sprouted all the time. You can kind of cut the sprouts out. If there's any hard spots on the actual skin, we can cut those out as well. So these potatoes are good. There's nothing wrong with these. Even a little bit of mark right here, this is fine. You can also just take your little paring knife and just cut that off. Same with these sweet potatoes. They look great to me. I mean, there's a couple little bruises on there, like right here. If I was doing a sweet potato mash with the peel on, I would just leave that straight on. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think we can't get too into our produce looking perfect, because that's not how produce looks. If you go to farms and you go to gardens where there's organic produce, they're going to be different shaped. They're going to be different colors, going to be different shapes. Some are going to have a couple bruises on it. That's completely normal. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of different produce on here. Also, too, for the onions, like this, there's nothing wrong with that, because the onion, you're going to cut the outside off anyway. So onions, it's okay if they have a little bit of, brown spots or a little bit of bruising on there. You're going to basically peel that off. Now, when you start cutting, when you start peeling, if you see a little black spot, you can just take that out. You can just cut off. If it's like a bruised spot, you can just cut that completely out. There's no problems there. Again, if you see mold, that's when you kind of want to stop and say, okay, we're not going to use this. It's got mold on it. Basically, these are great. I mean, that's the beauty of potatoes and onions, is they can set out for an extended period of time and not be refrigerated. Potatoes are not supposed to be refrigerated. The same with onions. You're not supposed to refrigerate those. They actually hold up better at room temperature.